Hi everybody, and a huge welcome to this sketchbook tour. And today I'm going to show you inside the pages of my very first 30-day sketchbook challenge sketchbook, which is this little A5 pocket size sketchbook, and it was created in January 2018. And this was for the very first 30-day sketchbook challenge. Now, I began the challenge by creating a little title page full of little doodles. This is more of a Zentangle type style. Our first prompt was a page of pattern, and this was me getting back into creating, sketching and to arting in quite a few years, I think. I'd been doing a lot of printmaking, but not sketching using sketchbooks in the way that I use them now. So when I look back across this sketchbook, most of it now feels very tentative, uncertain, and awkward as I got into this daily routine, looking at everyday object, leaves. I enjoyed this page. I went crazy with day 4 on circular and drew loads of sort of things and had a little play with watercolour. Straight lines and angles, fruit and veg, fish. And so these are some of my first sketches back into a daily sketchbook after having not done it for a while. Okay, so these drawings and sketches are all based upon prompts that are part of my 30-day sketchbook challenge, and this was the very first one that I ever ran. I really enjoyed doing this sort of cartoon style actually. So within this first challenge, I can see that I was experimenting with different materials. I was finding my voice. I look at some of the sketches now and think, oh my goodness, I could do these so much better technically. But this tells a story. This tells a story of when I was getting back into sketching. The drawings of my pencils, for example, are so different now to how they were after just 14 days of getting into sketching. I've always been inspired by other art, so when the day water came up, the first thing that came to mind was the Great Wave. Continuous line drawing, again, comparing these continuous line drawings to the ones that I've been doing this year at the time of filming, which is 2023, my continuous line drawings are more confident, they're more bold, I'm more comfortable with my style, but I can see the elements of my style beginning to come out in this very, very early continuous line drawing. A lot of pen and ink actually in this, fine liner pen. Some little sketches. This one I enjoyed. This was taken from a photograph. I remember exactly where I was and where this photograph was. That was, yeah, that brings back memories. Something I love ballet, and this was dancing that I did back in 2016. I do love a bit of Star Wars, and Ahsoka's my favourite Star Wars character, so I had fun with that. Something you hate, spiders, didn't really want to draw on, so I did a tiny little scribble. This was, at this point my daughter was very young, so this is one of her toys. Buildings and architecture, I think that's Salisbury Cathedral. Yoga, my bike. My Brompton bike. These actually make me smile looking back, and this was just entirely silly. And then this one, which is anything you like, I actually put together this mandala, has a little bit of every single prompt in it, so you can see the sort of little doodles from, you know, the Great Wave, the bottles, etc, etc, all combined in one big mandala. I quite enjoyed that. Again, that was sort of fun. So doodling, finding my voice, but I did complete that first sketchbook challenge, and I enjoyed it, and it felt, being the first one, it was very special. So this sketchbook is very special to me because it got me back into sketching for the first time, and I went on this journey with many people, and yeah, it's a special sketchbook to me, this one, and I've never gone back to finish it. For me, I feel that sketchbook is absolutely fine as it is. I've got the prompts listed at the back. And that was my first 30-day sketchbook challenge sketchbook.